All right, so Cyn, we gonna act like we're not gonna pretend to hide truths anymore within you. You need to figure out how to make some more healthy choices in your life. Self-love, self-care, and being happy. You chasing after a nigga that ain't got time. You ain't got time for none of that. Your energy is too low for you to be focused on what's the next move and what's the next move nigga's going to do. First of all, that's a karma relationship, and you're going to be repeating a cycle of the same thing and end up with your feelings hurt all over again. Past, present, or future energy, wanting to date. Somebody's, probably addicted to something. Or, had to let go of certain addictions in order to get things back in order. Not ready to break up just yet, but hey, and next information is just to know, make healthy choices in your next relationships. You're really just trying to keep your hands closed about things, about what's going on, seeing what the scope is, check. You probably been checking up on your horoscope too, seeing what a twin flame is. Yeah, you really trying to figure out what a twin flame is. Is he my twin flame? No, baby, he's a karmic. It's gonna be a lesson. Either people gonna be a lesson or a blessing. Come out from behind my ass. You ain't gotta play, play those games to figure out what's going on and, are they for real? How you said you're gonna show your true feelings, open up your heart, or not having your heart. Like, you just really girl, you really torn up inside. Okay, baby, you still stuck on from what the marriage did, what happened, holding on to resentment and things that happened, and you still needed to let it go. Mirror each other, self-image, relationship, reflect on our wounds, introspection. Drop shipping. Find ways to get your money. Drop shipping. Look into it. You know how to look into shit, so look into shit how to get some money. Meditation will help you. I'm also hearing somebody need medication. Whatever it is that you do, what's something new? How can you revamp it? What can you do something different? Can you license it? Can you create it? Turn it into something that's going to be helpful. Stock markets. Listen, you are missing so many opportunities. Listen, I'm gonna be as real, as blunt as I can be. I know it may seem a little harsh. I may lose you. I don't, it doesn't bother me either way. However spirit guides me, there's many opportunities to look outside of what you're doing and what's been happening. But when you focus on yourself, within yourself, about what you're doing, and you really should, truly genuinely care about yourself, you're gonna do what's best for your health and for your children and for your moves. And if somebody's not willing to meet you where at what you do and how you move, they need to get the hell on. Because then if somebody got to depend on you, you don't need them, poo. Nigga, I don't need no nigga depending on me when, to make moves. I got 7 things that I pushed up out of me, and you a new nigga and I'm trying to date. No, you can't be in my pockets like that, and we ain't the same. Overtime heals all wounds. Let he who is without debt throw the first shade. The world stage is no place for drama. No need to be throwing shade at anybody or say anything or going off on probably going off on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Saying all these crazy things. Somebody probably talking about, oh, because she listen, baby, I'm seeing gay everything. Somebody, a mother, Christine. Overtime heals all wounds. Let he who is without debt throw the first shade. Listen, ain't nobody throwing no shade, baby, because we all got to go through the same thing. We all got to come up, from something. And when we open up our mentality wider, we know outside of us, okay, this is not the only way to get cake, is it? Okay, because people expected us to stay the same. Before you sell products, sell prestige. Less is wanted more. A strong engine can wither a bumpy road. So you are your tool. You are the vessel. You are the source of how to build certain things. It may be, you know, making a move. Maybe it be moving to the mountain. Maybe it's just taking a hike. Maybe it's, you know, buying a new car, or just taking a trip, something, you know. You're just like, you're not getting the assistance and the help that you need from the state. So research another state where you can get the help necessary for you to take care of the kids. Outside vision, handheld products, users can't be choosers, have a reputation for having a reputation, coming up with something, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, at least I stand for something, I'm making something, you know what I'm saying? I'm making something shake with the little bit that I have, and I'm building from that. You know what I'm saying? Learn the way to build your cake. You know, if you want to go to acting and you want to do drop shipping, there's so many things that you can do. It's up to you how you choose, how you want to move. You know, get back into your, you know, a real strict personal hygiene. You know, get into making yourself smell good, making yourself look good. Like, really put the time into yourself. Quit stressing about everything else. In the in-between time, in the meantime, you got to worry about what you're doing in that time. Don't be confused about anything. It's time to create a plan. Please stop. Okay, thank you. You're just unfocused. You know, somebody, blonde hair, light skin, love like this. You really feeling like you experienced some love. Something happened in the 90s or something. Spiritual bath is necessary. Your thoughts, be mindful of it. You know what I'm saying? You like, you don't feel no type of way about it. Like, you're an unbiased type person. Like, okay, if it's a way to get it, you know, I'm gonna get it, invest in it, or whatever. Saying, like, we have morals and values, but however, you know, when it comes to how society runs, how the cycle runs, and if you want to be on a different level or a different, you know, like, I'm feeling like going to a different bracket, different level, and making the change, you do so by improving on yourself and improving on your thoughts, and then improving on your money. So when you got your mind and your thoughts all in order, it all comes together. So when this came into reverse, it's like, find the connection between mind, body, and wallet, balance in all things, including your bank account. Learn the many meanings of intrinsic value. So when you get those thoughts in order, get your mind, get your body right, get your money right. Okay, that's the biggest focus in living in society. You brought kids in, get your mind right, get your money right, get your body right, get them kids right, get that house right. So they know how everything could move right in the house, just right dressed, so it can just move smoothly. And you know what I'm saying? You got a plan, you got a, you know, a system going, you know, you can make things happen. Selfishness. Don't be selfish and stingy about what it is, or somebody being selfish about money and wanting to do. Praise is what you do. Be disciplined about what you do, about your moves. Create your plan specifically for you, not nobody else. Don't be no fool. Don't be sitting there confused like, oh, but what if... No, I'm not fit to get candy coated, and I'm not fit to baby anybody. I don't baby nobody else in their reading either. But baby, you know, when it's time to go, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself on, you know, it's time to level up, to get the things back in order for you and those children, so you can get your cash. Be, you know, don't be spending your money and overthinking, like, how am I spending? Like, am I spending too much? Am I overspending? And, you know, be mindful of how you're doing it. Create a dream statement. Where do you want to be? Set good intentions for all that you do. You know, drinking your way out is not going to be beneficial for you. You're not grounding yourself or being mindful for anything that you're doing. You're drowning yourself in the stress. And you're like, I'm not sure what's best. You know what's best for you. You know what give you comfortability. You know what's going to give you security. You're not being greedy. You're not being hateful. You're not being mean or to anybody. You know what's decisions is going to be healthy, that's suitable for you, that brings you stability, that brings you comfort, that makes you feel good for what you do for you and your children, not no one else. You really just fucking feeling confused. What you want wants you, but somebody wants you for the wrong reasons too. But you got to be mindful too. You got to be aware about what's going on around you. Be mindful about making sure nobody's trying to use you or abuse you, or, you know, try to put you through something you ain't got no business going through. Conscious connections. Be conscious about how you connected with people, with a Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus energy, conscious connections, you know, connect with people consciously, intentionally, from the heart, not from just like a blend, like, oh, I just want to connect so I can figure out what I'm going to get from this on this part or whatever. You know, I just want to get my second part so I can figure out what I'm going to do with this. Like, come from the fucking heart. Don't be sitting there playing no games with people. Pandora's gift, you know, seeing through the shit, seeing through the mist, being able to channel and, you know, understand that some information is heaven sent and be able to help you get out of things. Be free from judgment, not being judged for what you do. Free to love how you love, coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to sit there and be tough or feel like, you know, just being passive and walked all over. But it's just like, it's a lot of things that be happening and coming your way, but and the word needs to be written. If you don't want to speak it and really try to say how you feeling or what's happening on, you need to write it. You take the time to really reflect on you, the shit that you do. What do you go through? What do you know, what's good about you? What's bad about you? What can you fix? What can you do better for you? Every day in life's way, and to be for pure happiness, is to work on yourself. What makes you happy every day? Homework, traveler, completion, reunion, return. Returning home, returning to the mountains, returning to the river or somewhere that's very mountainous and towards the river. The secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. And the authority of spirit is saying consciously connect to things that will open you up to new, higher things, higher level of things, higher being of things. You will probably exceed or over accept a lot of things that people probably said that you probably wouldn't be able to do. Put that to use. A mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. So you probably consider moving somewhere where there are mountains. You can see them and be happy in, you know, Appalachians or the Rocky Mountains. Either way, West Coast is the best. But, you know, like I told you, Colorado have good benefits for special needs kids. I think Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, some parts of Texas. Introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. Know thyself. Why waste the time to know the next nigga? I'm fit to heal my masculine and my feminine energy, and we're going to bring them together, and we're going to be strong together. Because when I'm feeling weak and want to be a damsel in distress, I'm going to depend on my masculine energy to go ahead and uplift me so I can know what's going to be better for me and that it's going to be okay. So me, as one, I am two. As one, okay? My masculine, my feminine energy is going to always protect me. My intuition is going to be on point. My strength is going to be on point, because, you know, no one should be able to take advantage of anyone. Insight, magical tools, writing, star crafting, really, you know, getting into astrology, possibly. And you've been thinking about it, and if you want to do so, study. You got the time to do it. Build something from it. Be in a creative mind. Hold on, what's the next messages you have? Self-love is the best love. Get back balanced about a lot of things. Cynthia, please. Yeah, quit fearing about being creative about what you want to do. If it's astrology you want to do, you can practice astrology. You can manifest anything that you want to, as long as you set good intentions for it. If you're setting good intentions that you want to make a move and it's going to be successful for you and your kids, that's the best move for you and their kids. Come out from behind the mask and, you know, pretending and faking shit and really trying to manipulate shit. You ain't got to do that. It's time to be peaceful. Be you. You don't gain nothing. You don't lose nothing from nobody. I see this in August. You probably decided to make a move. Or May, June. May, June. That's also Taurus, Gemini. Coming out from behind the mask about a lot of things. Coming to peace about how you want to move and come together with a lot of things. Yeah, travel plans. No longer being fearful about what you want to do. Understand that you're not in lack. Anytime that you feel like you're in lack, you're going to be in lack. But you're not in lack if you're feeling like you come in with a joyous plan to bring things together. But in the meantime, the energy is really conducive for you to focus on you and internally healing a lot of things that happen to you, through you, for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back and forth. But in order to get that healing light, you need to know what it is for you to let go of, which is a lot of resentment and a lot of pain. And, you know, I wouldn't be this way because if it didn't happen this way, or what I lost. You focus on more what you lost rather than what you gained, because you gain more happiness than anything. Hidden motivation, your kids and your home, you know, really just needed to get a place for you and your kids in a home. And you just can't wait to get home. You're not telling a lot of people a lot of things. You're really not even wanting to pick up your phone. Get out the suicide mentality that somebody is not meant for you. It's understand. It's came in reverse. But you need, yeah, you're saying, is it you or them? It's the healing thing, because if you continue on that path, you jeopardizing a lot of things with your kids, and though, you know, your biggest wish is to have or own a home. Yeah, you're in a dark about a lot of things, about a third party situation. You're just not feeling good about a lot of shit that was been happening, and you're just like, I can't believe all this is happening. Get it back in order. Study astrology. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever it is that you feel you got to do. Trust in you, yeah. Trust in yourself. You got to have that confidence for yourself. Consciously, unconsciously, and subconsciously, you got to know what you want to do. If you consciously speak positively, you can put it in, you know, in the deep parts of your mind to know what's next. You understand, you got a little person that looks at you, and you know your next move and how you feel about you is how she feel about herself too. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to yourself how you wouldn't want her to talk to you or come tell you about something that she's feeling that way, or even be scared of you to even come to say the things that you even halfway say to yourself in a day. It's not disrupting. You just need to find a clear headspace that's beneficial for you to get through what you've been through and had happen to you. Holy Spirit. It's a short sorrow, but a reception is where you will meet someone. Be careful of your health. You should use your own brain. Be careful of your business dealings for the next few weeks. You will be successful, carry through with your ideas, and you're too good for your own truth. This is what I have for you. I hope this, let me give you a healing message. I don't know if I did. I think I did. I need to quit just throwing them up here. I gotta get organized. See? Angels and spirit guides, they were here. Your spirit guides was letting you know what it is. I'm feeling like it's a mother. She said, all my kids. It's time to move forward, not backwards. You've been going backwards. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So really just, I'm getting like, hey, if you need help, go say it. Quit drinking. You repeating cycles. You repeating the things that you grew up seeing. Do you want to keep going that way? No, it's time for healing. So you should be like, oh, mom, oh, and this, oh, yes, you're repeating cycles. It's time to free yourself from that. And that's truth. It's time to transform. You got somebody, little person watching you, and you don't want them to go through the shit that you went through. It's time to transform you, Pooh. Stand in your personal power. Get it right. All right.